What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel or the vlog or whatever I'm doing. So, very cool and interesting stuff. So, I have been working on this project that requires us to make 360 videos. Oh my God, sound outside. 1 second. Yeah. So, working on this project that requires us to make 360 kind of videos, and I've been trying to figure out the tech side of things as well as the media and visual side of things as well. And what I've understood is that we don't need to. I mean, what I understood first, I guess. Let me start with the media side. Is that Photoshop, After Effects, Premiere Pro have been programs in the last 5 years to make 360 3D VR kind of content, right? And you can easily make like a 3D environment on Photoshop and convert it into a kind of 360 kind of composition, or a spherical view is what they call it. And you can then take this, have separate layers on your Photoshop in that spherical view, in the VR kind of composition, take it to Premiere Pro, and then animate each layers, right, on Premiere Pro, and then you can export it as a VR video and then play it on your VR headset. And that's basically it, that I had to solve for making sure the project goes through. Now the problem was, now how do I create and design this thing on Photoshop? It's going to be super tricky and super hard. But then I found another tutorial that explained how there's an equilateral kind of rectangle guide that you can use, and you can use that guide to kind of design your environment. And luckily Photoshop allows you to design in a 3D, not a 3D but a Fox 3D, like a fake 3D environment, and then that gets projected back onto your equilateral rectangle. So you have like your projection mapping and your environment kind of designed in a way. So but that was super tricky to understand for me, since I'm not someone who illustrates, and not someone who practically dwells in the 3D space or VR for that matter. But what I did learn is that it's possible, and understood the principles of it, right? And once you understand the principles, you can then use those same principles to work around, do some jugaad, some creative stuff. So that's exactly why I'm making this video, because I found that jugaad, that creative kind of way of doing what I need to get done. So I was finding for a bunch of 360 kind of images, things that I can manipulate, and found some. And according to the brief that I have various different I have 8 unique environments to be designed. And it's not very hard, sorry, it's not very easy to find this in stock, right? Usually this is something that you would have to create, like design and compose it in Photoshop, whilst keeping in mind the seamlessness of the photo, so that it's 360 viewable. I can't move around and then see a edge. It shouldn't, I can't do that for a client, right? So I've been trying to figure this out. So I broke down the process into two kind of parts, which is designing your environments first onto Photoshop, right, in separate layers, 8 unique environments, and then taking those 8 unique environments into your Premiere Pro or After Effects, having them animated on that particular platform, and then exporting them as VR videos, and also like testing them out to see whether the tech works out, right? Because the tech needs to work out. If not, then we're screwed. So what I also found out is that there is actually an AI tool to make your 3D 360 kind of spherical maps, or you could say your 360 environments. And I was mind blown. I was like, I don't have to design this on Photoshop manually. I don't need to spend time doing that. This is insane. So found this tool on this website called, there's an AI for that. And there's this company called Blockade Labs that's doing exactly just this. You can type in a prompt, and you can then just generate a 360 map or 360 kind of photo. And it's so quick and easy, and it has so many presets and plugins, and even further tools where you can draw, rotoscope it out, and like make changes to particular areas of the map, which is insane. It's going to save a lot of time, and the cost is very economical to the it's It's something that can easily be recovered if you were to sell this as a project commercially. And yeah, this is insane that I was able to find a solution for this particular project using AI. So I'm going to try it out, test it out, and probably post, like, what the outputs are, just making a quick video so that I share my process of dwelling into AI and using different tools that AI has, and also how they can be applied for commercial projects, right? And yeah, obviously this is gonna make 20 to 30% of my work much more easier, because then I can focus more of my bandwidth and efficiency into the animations and the overlays, the effects, the seamless transitions that happen from one environment to another. I can spend more time in that because of these AI tools, and I think that is the that's the game changer that AI is bringing to us, which is an increase in efficiency, and also multiple variations that can be created at a quick at speed, right? So yep, excited to try this out and see what the output looks like. I will definitely share some of the outputs with you guys, either on my Instagram. You can follow me at the rate limited edition guy and at the rate full of En. I have either these two usernames, and I probably might not use these usernames in the future. I have another username called artificial intelligence. So follow me on those handles, and you can probably take a sneak peek of the day in the life and the behind the scenes of what I kind of do, sitting here at my workplace slash home. And yeah, let's explore AI, design, and tech together and learn how to be mentally aesthetic. So take care and see you guys very soon.